that left the UK back in May 2022 to travel the world. We've just landed in our 9th country, Cambodia. Join us as we explore this amazing country, visiting the world's largest religious monument, trying all the delicious food, meeting the lovely locals and learning about Cambodia's past. Good morning everyone, welcome to Siem Reap in Cambodia. Today me and Jess have got up at 4:15 this morning and we've been picked up by a trusty driver, Mr. Kim, and he has brought us to Angkor Wat, and we have just witnessed the sunrise, which is absolutely beautiful. Quite a lot of people here, but you can understand why. And yeah, just look at how big it is, it's absolutely incredible. I just can't believe the sheer size of it. We were just like walking up to it, you could see the outline of it and it was just really impressive. But yeah, we're just gonna take a walk around the grounds now and maybe eat some breakfast. We've got a takeaway breakfast from our hotel, so maybe have that. I've already had a coffee. And also I just want to mention, if anyone has been to Angkor Wat in the morning for sunrise, it felt like we were going across an obstacle course. There was like a jetty, like a floating jetty, people were tripping up, like I've never experienced anything like that, and I managed to do it all with the coffee. So wow, even smells good here. We haven't come through the like central entrance. We've actually come to the side, and very easily you can be on your own in here because it's just so big. So we're actually just walking down a long path and you can see carvings on the wall. It's just fantastic, just so beautiful. And one of these things that when me and Jess started planning traveling, this is one of the places like, and I in particular wanted to come to. So it's very surreal now standing here and actually witnessing sunrise over Angkor Wat, because it's something that like you kind of dreamed about for a while. So yeah, a bit taken back by it, but it's just so beautiful. All the carvings. All the carvings here. Look at these carvings. what an incredible morning, witnessing the sunrise over the biggest religious monument in the world. And it was absolutely incredible. Me and Jess love walking around. Even though so many people were there, you still felt alone, like when you first go in the temple, like no one could be there if you go off to the side. So we really enjoyed it. It was really, really worth getting up for 4:34. And you can still see it now. We're just walking, can't really, you can still see it now. And we're just walking to meet our driver, Mr. Kim. One thing to note, if you're coming to visit, then you have to completely cover up when you're entering the centre, like the central bit, the main temple. Even guys with shorts and women with like shawls on weren't being let in. So just to note that you do need to completely cover up for that. But yeah, what an experience.
My name is Kim. As the driver for tourists in Siem Reap.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So that's our lovely driver for the day. We've just got some cold towels and he's really looking after us, and also been given some fresh water.
Just what we needed.
Thank you, Mr. Kim.
Thank
Akun. So these drawings and paintings are all done by Mr. Kim's son. So cool.
All that is.
This is where we're heading next. The Bayon Temple. Breakfast is served. So Mr. Kim has dropped us off at the main gate of the Bayon Temple, and we're just walking into the main gate now. Apparently this is the only one that's kind of like standing so well, like the best one. There's 5 gates in total. There's 2 on one side. There's also at the top of the gate is 4 faces, which I'll show you in a minute. It looks really cool, and they're facing all different directions. It's really incredible. So we're going to walk through now, and then he's going to pick us back up and take us through. This is old. Wow, Jess, there's someone up there. We've just arrived at the Bayon Temple, and it's on a huge complex, and Mr. Kim drove around the whole edge of Bayon Temple, and it was just so beautiful to look at. He said if you look at the pillars, there's a total of 216 faces built into the sandstone here, and you could see them like as we were driving around. It was so incredible. And this is actually a Buddhist temple that was built in the 12th century. It's a lot smaller than Angkor Wat, and also there's a lot of restoration going on here.
just went to the loo over near Bayon temple, and there was so many monkeys that when we came out, one of them grabbed onto my legs. That's the first time we've had like a
Monkey scare.
close encounter.
Yeah.
But it just grabbed onto my leg and was like pulling at my trousers, and it went to bite me, and Alice grabbed the water bottle in the like second it was about to bite me and went like that, and then it stopped and turned around because it got distracted, and then we managed to get away from it, didn't we? But
It's close call, isn't it? Scary.
I'm so glad it didn't bite me.
I know, imagine that visit to the hospital. So I was looking forward to this day the most out of our Cambodia trip because it's something that we've always like wanted to do, and I find like this kind of stuff so interesting. So it's a real treat for me to be here today. And what's your favourite thing?
I was most looking forward to the bamboo train.
That's how different we are, but we still enjoy each other's days, so that's good.
Yeah.
So we're a perfect match. One thing I can't get over is the carvings are just so intricate, and the detail. So we've just left Bayon Temple and we've walked over towards a 11th century pyramid temple, and I keep pronouncing it wrong, but I want to say Baphuon Temple. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. That's not what Mr. Kim said at all, but it's built in the 11th century. It's really cool. There's a big beautiful bridge that goes over towards the temple, so we're going to go check it out now. Steps are crazy.
That was steep.
It was. This is particularly impressive, how they've done like a trunk away from the wall. Absolutely incredible. So many elephants carved out, so many ones with like trunks. Wow, that's incredible. Look at this tree. What? This complex is insane. So cool to walk around. You just can't justify in your head like how they've even done it. We are off to find Mr. Kim now because we have finished in the Bayon area and head to the next temple. Okay, so we've just stopped off. We were on our way to the Tomb Raider temple, but we've just stopped by 2 other temples. So he was like, do you want to pull over and have a look? And we were like, okay. We got some more water and a lovely towel, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's so sweet, isn't he? He's a really nice guy. He just gave us a bit of a talk on these 2 temples, and they were both built in the 12th century by the king. I can't say his name, I can't pronounce it for the life of me, but very beautiful. And also this one over the road is actually got like a stage and setting up tables tonight for like a dinner and a show in front of a temple. How cool is that? But he said it was very expensive, so that's not on our list. So we're going to take a look around now. This is the dinner and the show. Cool is that? We are in.
I've even got lights to light up the temples tonight.
What? This is where everyone's having dinner. Lights. Camera action. So many like different pieces to a complex, isn't there? Like, how many buildings? Like 10? So on this temple you can see like the red stone. And Mr. Kim said that's what makes this temple special as well, is that it's red stone and not usual just sandstone colour, I guess. There's a lot of restoration that's gone on in this one. You can see like the door frames and yeah, loads of bits that have been taken out and then replaced. And some of the doorways that we've been walking through, I have no idea how they're still standing, even without support, because like three quarters of it was gone, and there's like bits, and it's like this, and it's still standing, and it's like leaning, and it's not falling down at all. So it goes to show how sturdy it is. So we've just come to our final stop for the day, which is the Tomb Raider Temple, and we're so excited to look around it. Mr. Kim told us a bit about the history of it. So it was built in the 12th century. It's built by the king for the king's mother, and it was actually used for a university and studies, so that's very interesting. Obviously it's been knocked over and stuff by natural causes, and obviously the trees have grown over it, so we're really excited to see all the big trees and all the roots over the walls. And yeah, it's very hot today and we're starting to get tired because we've been up so early. So we're going to go in and give our one last bit of energy to this temple, and then hopefully relax on the tuk-tuk ride home. What a shame, everything is just literally falling down. It's crazy.
It looks like it could crumble any second.
Yeah, all the walls are just being held up by supports. I'll show you like all around the edge. It's crazy. These trees are so high. So we were just walking around the temple, and then we were having a little walk about, and then all of a sudden we both went
At the same time.
and it's because we found the tree. How cool is that? What? Oh my.
Sketchy.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this, these like supports. So we've just finished at the Tomb Raider Temple, and it was incredible. It's probably the oldest looking one we've seen, I suppose, because of all the reconstruction that's going on.
Yeah.
And other things like kind of falling apart. The trees growing in the temple and over it is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it looks insane.
Yeah, it's like a magical place. I'm not sure, but like you can see why Tomb Raider was filmed here. And yeah, we're gonna go and find Mr. Kim now. And I'm not sure what's gonna happen from now on because it's the afternoon, so I'm sure we'll probably just head on back home. But he's actually been sending us little location points on where he is, so like he'll drop us off at a main gate and then he'll meet us at the other end, and it's just like super convenient.
Yeah, he's got it so well organised.
If you ever want a driver in Siem Reap, we would definitely recommend him. He's so lovely.
Yeah, he's been brilliant today.
Yeah, really nice, really informative. Just contact through WhatsApp, and yeah, but we've had a great day. It's been tiring and it's hot, but it's been fantastic, and what an experience that we'll never forget. So we've come back with towels and coconuts, and Mr. Kim, he's honestly just treated us like royalty today. And we definitely needed this after today. It just really takes out of you like the heat and the time you get up and stuff, but what an incredible day in Siem Reap.
Yeah, amazing.
One we'll never forget.
it.
And all thanks to Mr. Kim as well. So if you want his details, then let us know in the comments below. We'll be sure to send them to you.